as the title of the video implies, this is when the van is dirty. So 90% of the time, I'd like to tell you that this is not normal, that I normally keep it clean, but that's really not true. I'll take another video whenever it's cleaner. But I think this is the 46-inch mobile workbench. I think that's what they call it. And whenever I put it in here, the locks failed like within the first day or two. The locks, you know, there's one lock right there that's supposed to lock all the drawers, and it quit working, or it would it would lock a few of the doors and not the others, stuff like that. So these cargo bars, ratcheting cargo bars, they work pretty well for locking the whole thing. They're kind of a pain, but they work. I really don't even like talking in these videos because this stuff's all self-explanatory, right? This used to be where I kept all of my wrenches, but now I have so many that you know, I just don't have room. But it's a bit set, hex bit set, crow's foot wrench set, metric. These are the little stubby Torx bits. I think that's a 1/4 inch. That's I think a 1/2 inch torque wrench. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Some of these wrenches over here, I got these at Menards in that little $4 bin of tools. You know, all the generic tools, and it's got a nice little case to it, like a little metal case to it. But these are just tools that if I want to give a customer a wrench, like to adjust their battery or something, you know, I can just give those away. I've got half moon stuff over here, just extra little wrenches over here. I think these are obstruction wrenches here. You know, I've shown my wrenches in another video. These are probably the most expensive ones I own, these Mountain brand, and I've only used them a couple times. I kind of go for quantity over quality. These are those damaged rounded bolt head wrenches. Zip ties up there. This used to hold sockets, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I try to time my jobs, but and that over there, I'll show that in a minute. I try to put like anything that's kind of sensitive in here, you know, that can get broken. So a lot of measurement type stuff. There's stuff that's go multimeter calipers. There's where that anti-seize stuff is. But yeah, those are the wrenches that I use the most, and these are the less frequently used ones. I can't even open these doors all the way. Just kind of a miscellaneous one there. More wrenches that I don't use very often. This is kind of a catch-all for hammers and you know, power tools, stuff like that. Down here is where I have all of the wrenches that I can fit in here, all the ones that I think will be relevant to the jobs that I'm doing. In another video, I've shown all of my wrenches, so it's just more of the same. But yeah, here are those Nico sets. I've got 5 different sets of Nico impact sockets in these cases. So 1/2 inch, 3/8, and then I've got 3 different ones for the 1/2 inch. Yeah, then I've got the Sunex is the 1/4 inch one that I have. But yeah, it's really messy in here, like I've said. I just brought this in case I had to work on gravel and try to jack up a car on gravel. Thought that would work well. I was working on an RV yesterday, and I've been working on it for quite a while, but it's really muddy underneath, and so these will get washed probably by themselves. But here's the cardboard that I was laying on. But obviously this looks really bad. There's not really any rhyme or reason to stuff in here at the moment, but I would normally keep these wrenches right here because they're easy to get to. They're the V-notch style. These are the Epicere brand on Amazon, just kind of your, you know, cheap no-name brand, but they work very well. Here are some stubby sockets, 3/8 and 1/2 inch from Astro Tools and Sunex. There's the XZN kind, and I've never had to use those, but and then there's some E-Torx and Torx and some screwdriver bits. I need to get this out of here. I had to solder a broken connector for somebody, and this is kind of all of my electrical crap in here. I use this to go to the junkyard, so it's got miscellaneous tools in it. I haven't unpacked it recently, so again, the van is messy. It needs to be cleaned out, but I have 2 of these jacks in here. One of them, that one's the 1.5 ton. I marked it pink so I would know, because it's garbage other than jacking up gas tanks and stuff like that. There's that 1/4 inch Sun-X set. It's very nice. I think the 8mm is on one of the ratchets right now, but yeah, I've got 2 sets of jumper cables in here. And this just has different things like the power probe and battery accessories, you know, to fix battery cables, split loom, some bottle jacks, which I had to use yesterday to help me get the gas tank up off the ground. Some miscellaneous stuff in here. Shrink wrap, wiper bushings that I'll probably never use. I used them once, I'll probably never use them again. A lot of these fasteners in these boxes, I never really use them, but I think I need to have them with me. Got lots of boards like this, you know, to use as a cushion between the jack and the frame. Of course, I've got these. I've got 2 of those right there, those breaker bars. And over here, just some miscellaneous. I don't have like a $10,000 scan tool, you know, but I've got a battery analyzer in there, a battery load tester, a fuse or relay tester, a test light, and my Zurich ZR15 scan tool. And here I've just got various things, little plastic bumper clips, whatever they're called. This is just kind of the junk drawer with, you know, anything that would fit on a drill, screwdrivers and stuff like that. We've got the El Cheapo nut drivers, but they work just fine. You know, you're not going to put a lot of torque on them anyway. That's kind of the point. But you can use I think a 15/16 or a 13/16 on the end of them. This is just the broken fastener or rounded fastener section, right? I've got this thing, these deep well rounded fastener sockets, thread file. These are good for identifying wires, feeler gauge. I've never opened these. These are those rounded fastener bolts, or rounded fastener sockets. Oops, now I gotta clean that up. There, right there. Pry bars, also nylon pry bars, plastic ones. Oh yeah, right here. Those are for brakes. These are Struggleville showed to put the bits in the storage box. That was like a kind of ammo storage box. And this is one of those wire tracers. I haven't really found a good use for it. This is we've got O-rings, the blue and the red box, and this is one of those call these helicoil things. I really haven't used it yet, but maybe I will. And this is just some test lead, like extension cords basically for multimeter. I have a first aid kit right there, and the battery charger / jump starter that's turned upside down. There we go. Yeah, it's a real mess in here. I'll clean it up and show you another video of it later.